Okay, first and foremost, Rofhiwa, you're still the champion. How does it feel?
No, it feels great. I mean, it's something that I was expecting. Obviously, like I said, even you interviewed me. I mean, before the fight. Yeah. So um, this is the fight I really wanted. You understand? Just to set everything straight. You understand? Yeah. And I think I did because even though he thinks the results wasn't fair to him, I mean that was fair. That was fair.
Pretty fair, yeah.
So I even told him, you know what, the unfair decision was the one that I got down there. This was fair, very fair. I mean, I won the fight.
Alan, watching him in training and his journey towards this fight, how well did it go?
No, very good, very well. The fight, I thought he fought very well, and when Tello, his aim was to jab, hit and run, hit and run. But when he was jabbing, he was missing a hell of a lot of punches. And Rofhiwa's bobbing and weaving style, it seems to be settling in nicely. The thing he needs to learn to counter from that. I noticed in this fight he threw more body punches than he's ever thrown before. So there's an improvement in that. There's an improvement in his defense. There's an improvement in his technique. So I'm happy. I'm very happy with this performance. It's a revenge match. It's not easy to win a revenge match, but he did it. He performed well for me. Yes.
Psychologically, as Alan was saying there, it's a revenge match, and now you've avenged a loss that you've had previously. How does that feel?
Now it feels perfect. Like I said to you, I was so looking forward to this fight. You understand? I just had to, to set the record straight. You understand? Like I said to you, even first, I think I am one of those best featherweights in the country. You understand? Even if people don't see it that way, but you know what, I complete my job.
When's the next sort of time you think we can see you Rofhiwa back in the ring?
I'm hoping for the end of December.
Okay.
He'll be planning for the end of December, yeah.
And Rofhiwa, of course, being the champion now, obviously that means a lot to you. You've defended that belt how many times now?
3 times now.
3 times now. When do you think you're going to be ready to step it up from the African level to potentially the international level?
I'd leave it to management to understand. Like I said, even at first, I'm just a fighter. I just go in there and do what I have to do. You understand? Regardless of what standard fights or maybe what level we're stepping into. I just go in there, execute what I do in the gym, and then that's it.
And would you ever put Rofhiwa in a fight against someone like, if he ever one day met again with a guy like Fuzile, again, stylistically, would that be a fight that you'd be interested in?
Actually, I would. But the thing is, he's gone up a division.
Yeah.
See, so obviously that's I've actually forgotten about that now. You know, so I would like him to move to the WBA International or Intercontinental, get a shot at that. You know.
Okay.
Or if you can get another defense, you know, because there's still a few things we need to work on. But I'm happy with this pace that we're going. I'm happy that he's not taking punishment. He's enjoying the boxing. You can see he enjoys fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And what we work, it seems to be coming into the ring now. You know, so I wouldn't mind another title defense and maybe go for the WBA International.
Was Tello as good this time as he was last time?
I think you know what, I think I stepped up my game a little bit. You remember, I even told you the first time that you know what, I think I've improved. You understand? So yeah, I just did what I've been doing ever since I fought him. Yeah, and he wasn't able to withstand it.
And not crying over spilt milk, but the 114-114 card was a bit of a surprise. How did you take it?
Yeah, well, look, I have to accept what the judges give out there, although I don't agree with it. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their point of view. So I took it as I don't agree with it, but I have to accept it. It's one of those things.
What was he saying in the ring to you? Because obviously you guys are having a discussion, and then you were like sort of gesturing.
No. Yeah, he said this wasn't fair. I said, oh, okay. Now you think this is not fair, and it is very fair, except the one I've got in Bloemfontein. You understand? I never thought I lost the fight.
And you would say that this is obviously not the same as that. Like you probably thought you drew that fight in Bloemfontein, right?
Yeah, not sure.
And he thought he won.
He thought he won that fight. So, and now he thinks he won here.
If you look at when he was jabbing, he was doing mostly the thing that he was doing most was the jab. It wasn't landing. It was missing.
He missed with
so many times. You know, and I mean, I'll give you an example. The great Willie Pep won a round without throwing a punch, just by making the guy miss. You know,
Yeah.
so it's
There was one round actually, I think it was round 8, I actually got it on video, of you making him miss about 10 shots, maybe 11 shots in a
Yeah.
row. Is that something you've been working on, particularly for him?
Now, the defense, ever since I joined Allen, I've seen myself improving on the defense. Even at first when we fought Tello, I think I even concentrated a lot on my defense with less punching. Yeah. Even though I thought I never lost that fight, but I concentrated a lot on my defense, I think. Yeah, so the defense is just something that's getting into my gene, you understand? I mean, enjoy pop and wave, you understand? Sleeping, yeah. I feel like it's just getting into my blood and just flowing. Yeah.
Just for a little bit of controversy, there was a post on social media, you must have seen it before the fight, when Anton Gilmore made a comment about you not being appreciative about him as a coach
When is that?
yesterday morning.
it came before the fight.
He said I never appreciated.
Him as a where he took your career before you left.
No,
him.
you know what? There's a lot of controversy involved in between me and Anton. I never wanted to leave him, never. And the reason why I sticked with Alan was I knew Alan from back then. He used to come with Tumelo Pedi with Spud at Anton Gilmore's. There was never ever a day whereby I spoke to Alan maybe on private, ever.
No.
You understand? He was also surprised when I came to him to say, you know what, I want you to train me. There was a lot behind that. You understand? My sponsor, because now that you're telling me that he thinks I'm not appreciative, my sponsor didn't like how he was going about the business. You understand? And my sponsor made sure that I eat, made sure that I prepare my fights in a perfect way, in the right way. They paid my expenses, they paid everything. You understand? So I had to obey. I mean, everything was reasonable. What they said was reasonable. You understand? Like as I'm saying, there was a lot of controversy. I never wanted to leave him, never. And I always appreciate. I appreciate how he trained me. I appreciate every help he gave me. You understand? He offered me. I mean, he's one of the best people I've ever met. You understand? Yeah, he's very good. I mean, just that I'm no longer with him. So, yeah.
And then lastly, just to wrap it up, do you want to thank fans, family, friends, anyone that supported you along the journey to this fight?
No, sure. First of all, I'd love to say thanks to my sponsors, Transmen and Royal Heritage. They've played a very huge role in me preparing for this fight. I mean, they made sure I eat. They make sure I go to training. I mean, they pay for all those expenses, you understand? And my coach, obviously, he's the man behind this. You understand? So, yeah, I really do appreciate everything. And my fans, you know, the old child is still here, still a champion. There's a lot you're still gonna see. You understand? Still gonna be a champion. Still gonna blow these people, these featherweights, going up. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rofhiwa. Thank you very much, Alan.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate it.